Okay, let's talk about something I bet you've noticed. That phone in your pocket, the one that's supposed to remember everything for you. Could it actually be making you more forgetful? Let's dive right in. You know the feeling, right? You walk into the kitchen with a mission and poof, it's gone. Or a name is right there on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't grab it. Well, these aren't just random brain glitches. They might actually be clues to a much bigger pattern in our super tech-heavy lives. So, to really get what's happening here, we need to pop the hood and meet the command center of your brain. Let's get introduced to the boss. Right at the very front of your brain, literally just behind your forehead, is a section called the prefrontal cortex. Now, don't think of it as just another department. Think of it as the CEO of your entire operation. It's the part that does the heavy lifting, the thinking, the planning, all the big picture stuff. So what's on this CEO's daily to-do list? Well, just about everything that makes you, you. Figuring out a tricky problem at work? That's your CEO. Deciding not to get angry in traffic? Yep, CEO again. Even just concentrating on what I'm saying right now, that's the CEO at work. The main point is, this part of your brain needs to stay sharp. But here's the twist. What happens when that powerful CEO doesn't really have enough to do? This brings us to the heart of the problem, the hidden danger of all our modern convenience. I mean, think about it. Everything is designed to be completely effortless. Getting directions, remembering a birthday, calculating a tip. There's an app for all of it. And while that's awesome in a lot of ways, you have to ask the question, are we outsourcing so much of our thinking that our brains are just getting a little lazy? And wow, the shift is pretty dramatic when you see it laid out like this. It wasn't that long ago that our brains were constantly solving tiny puzzles, remembering phone numbers, picturing a map in our head, doing simple math. Each one was like a small workout at the mental gym. Today, we just tap a screen. This whole trend actually has a name, and yeah, it sounds a little alarming. Digital dementia. Now, to be clear, this isn't a formal medical diagnosis. It's a term researchers use to describe this kind of cognitive slowdown, this mental laziness that can set in when we let our devices do all the thinking for us. This is the perfect way to think about it. Every time we offload one of those little mental tasks, we're basically telling our brain's CEO, hey, kick back, relax, we got this. The trouble is, a CEO who isn't making decisions or solving problems gets rusty, and the whole company, your brain, starts to feel it. Okay, but here is the really good news. You can call your CEO back from that extended vacation. It's not too late. All it takes is a little bit of intentional effort. So let's talk about how to get that CEO back in the corner office with a simple 3-step reboot. And listen, this isn't about doing crazy hard math problems in your head or anything like that. This workout plan is simple, anyone can do it, and it's shockingly effective. We're going to talk about 3 things: using your hands, just taking a walk, and reading out loud. First up, get your hands busy. I know, this sounds way too simple, but the connection between our hands and our brain's CEO is incredibly powerful. So why does this work? Well, when you do something detailed with your hands, like actually writing a note instead of typing it, you're lighting up a whole network of different brain areas all at once. And here's a fun pro tip for you. Try doing simple things like brushing your teeth with your other hand. It's an instant jolt that wakes your brain right up. All right, our second workout is something humans have been doing for thousands of years, but we kind of forget just how powerful it is for our minds. It's simple. Get up and walk. You know, there's a reason so many brilliant thinkers throughout history were obsessive walkers. They just knew, instinctively, what science is proving today. Walking isn't just for your body, it's an essential activity for your brain. That steady, rhythmic movement seems to help connect different parts of your brain, which is fantastic for creativity. It also literally pumps more blood and oxygen up to your head. Plus, even a simple stroll around the block forces your brain to constantly observe, process, and navigate. It's a perfect, low-stress workout for your CEO. And now for our final reboot strategy. This one might seem a little odd at first, but trust me, it's one of the most complete brain exercises you can possibly do. Simply read something out loud. Just think about everything that has to happen at once when you read aloud. Reading silently is mostly just a visual thing. But when you speak the words, you create this incredible loop. Your eyes see, your brain processes, your mouth speaks, and then your ears hear it all over again. You're forcing that prefrontal cortex to coordinate multiple systems at the same time. It's a full-on brain circuit workout. So what do all these things have in common? Using your hands, walking, reading out loud? They all bring us to the core message, the one big idea to take away from all this. Let that one sink in for a second. It's all about changing how you see things. That moment of struggle trying to remember a phone number without your contacts, that's not a failure. That's a rep at the gym. Trying to add up the bill in your head, that's another set. A little bit of intentional friction, it's good for you. And let's be really clear, nobody is saying to go smash your smartphone or throw out your GPS. That's not the point. The goal is balance. It's about mindfully choosing to do the slightly harder thing once in a while, to put that CEO back to work on small projects so it stays sharp and ready for the big ones. So as we wrap up, I'll just leave you with this challenge. What's one small, inconvenient thing you'll do on purpose today to give your brain a little workout? Maybe you'll try to get home without using your map app. Maybe you'll handwrite your to-do list. Or maybe you'll just read a single page from a book out loud. The choice is yours.